special guest, Richy Ledezma, NYCFC midfielder, joining us on Box-to-Box. Richy, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us. Interested to get your thoughts very quickly there on the Under-20 World Cup and some clubs not releasing players because you played in that competition. I mean, how valuable is it for young players to get that World Cup experience?
No, I mean, yeah, it's a great opportunity to show yourself in a big stage. I mean, it's a great opportunity to show yourself also to other teams, you know. So yeah, it's really important, you know, to be there and, you know, to help out the national team.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, at least we'll see a lot of players from Philadelphia Union making their way over there. But how are you, Richy? How is New York treating you? How's your new team treating you? How are you settling in? Tell us, how's life on and off the pitch?
No, I mean, it's great. Yeah, New York City, you know, it's a nice club, and you know, I'm getting along with all the guys. You know, I'm happy to be here, and you know, we're working to, you know, be a top team. So yeah, I'm enjoying my time so far.
Well, you're certainly playing for the right club at Major League Soccer. Let me tell you that. I'm a huge fan of the club. I was there when you made your debut as well. Congratulations on an awesome performance. But what was it about the project that NYCFC are doing right now that interested you? Because you were playing for a massive club, and to come back to Major League Soccer is a big commitment.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a good footballing team. You know, they like to play with the ball, possession-wise, and you know, it was similar to what we had at PSV, and you know, the playing style they have is similar to PSV, and that's what made my decision to come here and, you know, to enjoy my football here.
It's great to see you back in New York. I know Ian's very excited to see you on the blue side of New York as well. You've got an Open Cup match coming up against Cincinnati this week. It's the first Open Cup match for your team this season. You had a good run last season at the club in the Open Cup. What are your expectations against the Cincinnati side that have done very well so far this season?
No, we know it's a really great team, you know, so we got to prepare for that. So we will have all next week to prepare for Cincinnati, and you know, they're a great team. They have dangerous players, and you know, I feel like if we continue to work the way we're working, I think we can get a result and you know, go far in this Open Cup.
I'm always intrigued when youngsters make the move to a European country to play football. You are at an institution for football in PSV Eindhoven. We have seen many an American play there and be successful. I also made the jump and went to play in Germany, and I earned so much experience from that. And it wasn't just on the pitch. What's been your biggest takeaway from your time while you were with PSV?
I mean, at PSV, you know, I was there when I was young, so I started off with under-19s, you know, and I had to make my way up to the first team, and you know, it wasn't an easy thing to do, you know, being young, you know, being in a new country, you know, not speaking the language, but you know, I adapted well, and it took me 2 years to make the first team, you know, and I mean, it was a great experience, you know, and I hope, you know, to go back and, you know, to try and play consistently there, and you know, that'll be one of my goals.
And now your next step brings you back stateside. What was it, Richy, about Major League Soccer that made this the right next step for you?
I mean, for me, it was just to get minutes in my legs after my big injury I had. So for me, it was really important to come here and get minutes, and you know, I know the league really well. I mean, I came from the Real Salt Lake Academy, so I know some of the players, and I watch it every week and out. So for me, you know, I enjoy watching MLS football, and you know, it's a good step in my career to develop and, you know, to get game minutes.
Richy, Poppy keeps pushing it back to Major League Soccer, but I'm going back to PSV because you had the opportunity to learn from and play with Ruud van Nistelrooy, who's a hero of mine. And he's had a lot of success at PSV, including the cup success recently. What was your overall impression of Ruud van Nistelrooy? Not the player, but the coach. And what did you learn from him?
No, I mean, yeah, I had him when I recently went there as an under-19 coach. I played 5 games with him. And, you know, as a coach, you know, he brings so much joy to the game. By that, I mean, like, everyone's, like, smiling on the pitch, you know, good vibes. And, you know, that's important to have in the team. And, yeah, when you have a coach that used to be, you know, a big star, you know, he likes to show off. And, you know, he has a little bit of of a good impression of us. Like he expects a lot from us, and you know sometimes he just shows us how to do things like shoot on goal, and it's just great to see, and it's a good experience for sure.
He's got a bit of rhythm as well,
Yeah.
hasn't he? What did you make of his
dance moves.
dancing? Did you see his dancing?
Yeah, I did see his dancing actually. So.
It's better than Ian's, I'll tell you that.
Yes, I can promise you that one. I want to see you dance in 2026 at the World Cup. I'm sure that's your goal as well, Richie. I mean, going into a World Cup year 2026, 25, 24, obviously we're getting very, very close. Where do you see yourself a year from now, 2 years from now, going into that World Cup year? Where do you see yourself? Where do you want to be?
Yeah, where I want to be is, obviously, you know, to be playing consistently and, you know, hopefully, like you said, make it to that 2026 World Cup. And, you know, I just have to perform it week in out and to show everyone that the player I was before and that this injury was just a little step back to take a big step forward. So for me, it's just really important to get rhythm and, you know, to perform every week.
An opportunity to lift a trophy at NYCFC. What I would love to see is another MLS championship. But I love cup competition, Richie, and the Open Cup is right around the corner. I mean, how serious are you guys taking the US Open Cup, and do you think you have a realistic opportunity of lifting that trophy this year?
I mean, yeah, we have a great team, you know, we have a lot of youngsters and, you know, a lot of players that can help us achieve that goal. And for me, you know, I think we have a really big chance to win the Open Cup or just anything in general, because just the team we have and the staff we have is just amazing here. And, you know, so I think we'll go far in the Open Cup, maybe even lift it for you. So we'll see what happens.
Well, no pressure, but I've already got one MLS championship ring from 2021, Richie. If you could give me another one this year, that would make me very happy. Awesome to see you, man.
Do it only for Ian, Richie, is what he's saying.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us. I know that you're at the airport about to head to Charlotte for this weekend's game. Good luck this weekend and good luck for the rest of the season.
All the best.
Thank you, guys.